Let's go to our next recipe. We're going to make beef-like stew. For that, we need 3 cups water, 3 medium potatoes cut in chunks, 1 onion cut in chunks, 2 carrots cut in chunks, 2 stalks of celery cut in chunks, 2 cloves garlic minced, 1 cup Vegemite or soy curls cut in chunks, 1 8-ounce can tomato sauce, 3 tablespoons soy sauce unfermented, 1 tablespoon nutritional yeast flakes. For the beef stew, I noticed, Kyung, that you're using soy curls.
Yeah.
What are soy curls?
Okay, I would just want to show you that this is a soy curl made with 100% non-GMO soybean.
It's non-GMO.
And I don't know how they made it, but it looks like this. And this recipe that you don't have to put it in the water because we're going to just dump it in the stew.
So
and you will just hydrate it in there.
So they're dry. So you
They're
need
dry.
to rehydrate them. In this case, they're just going
You
in the
don't
water
have
with
to
the
do that.
stew. So you don't have to rehydrate them.
That's right.
Okay.
And it's a wonderful, wonderful 100% protein.
Yes.
Protein. That's what we can use for the meat substitute. Okay?
And it's nice because a lot of the meat substitutes have other flavors. You know, they have a lot of, the meat, we call them substitutes or analogs. They would have a lot of sodium. They have a lot of fat.
Yeah.
They have a lot
This
of
is-
additives.
Yeah, this
and
one
this
has
is
nothing.
just plain
That's right.
soybeans. So that's good. I like
All
that.
right. Let's go on. Okay, what I will do, look, I always like to turn the heat and let the water start.
Good.
And this is a stew, so everything has to be chunk. So what I have already, we need 3 medium potatoes, so I already cut 2.
You're using your red potatoes again.
Yeah,
It's nice.
It's a lazy person potato that you don't have. And plus, had more nutrition on skins.
I actually like the flavor, though, of the red potatoes. They
It
have a good
is,
flavor.
it is. So cut in a chunk. Just cut in third right here. Then cut it in half. This is big enough. Huh?
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's nice. So they're not as small as the last two, the
No,
vegetables.
yeah. Now when we use, I'm from Korea. So I learned how to cook American food when I used to live in Texas. So this is how Texan people make a stew. Like everything. So this is onion. I already cut some onions. The next one is our carrot. So cut it in this chunks. This is a really simple recipe.
Oh, that is simple.
Yeah. Oh.
You don't even have to cut it in half then first. You just,
Yeah. And the next one is celery. And I will just cut it. This is another. See how easy it is?
It is. Oh, yeah.
Just be careful with the knife. Don't cut your
We don't want
finger.
any accidents going on.
That's right. The next one will be, I'm going to use, this is garlic.
Garlic, yeah.
Like I mentioned about soy curd, so we're going to go and just put it in here.
That's easy. You don't even have to rehydrate. You just
No,
throw
you
them
don't
in.
have to
I
do
like
that. Then another, this is tomato sauce and soy sauce. Another very simple and easy and delicious recipes. And I made this stew for our soup kitchen.
Okay.
Just serving 200 people. We had a biggest stockpile. There are about, we have to make 3 stockpiles feed us.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Wow.
So we just cook all morning. But praise God, we even use a soy curd.
Okay.
Yeah. And they all ask me, oh, Kyung, I thought that you are not using any meat. I said, well, they are not meat. They said, what is it? You look like a meat. So I would just explain to them. And they really like the texture and flavor.
Amen.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a lot of volunteers in the soup kitchen? A lot of people come and help? Or?
Altogether, we had about 15 volunteers.
That's
and we had a
good.
full-time, part-time, and some come only once a month, some come every other week, some comes every Monday and Tuesday, some comes, like me, I work 3 days a
Right.
week for this kitchen.
You and Larry.
Yeah. Larry is the big backbone. Sometimes once a month we had a shipping coming. Then we had like 3 or 4 pallets is coming.
Yeah.
And then I really need a Larry for that too.
Amen.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And you have, I know Kyung has told me that you have people who give products, right? Give produce, give things to the soup
Yeah.
kitchen as well. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Without it, we cannot run soup kitchen.
Yes.
So God is just a blessing from our community, so they give us fresh produce. That's why I can make stew. Now, we never buy any produce because coming from our community.
So the local stores, the local businesses
Yeah.
pitch in and say, we want to help, we want to
Yeah.
give back to the community. That's precious.
And the funny thing is, 95% of our guests, actually, they are not vegetarian.
Wow.
But they are just eager to
they
come.
like the food.
They love the food. So, okay, this is the secret. If you want to serve others healthy meal and make it tasty, then
Make it tasty.
They make it tasty and delicious, and then they won't miss the unhealthy food. So that's the secret.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Look at this. This is already started
It's
boiling.
looking good, and we
Yeah.
have one that's done over here too. We want to take a look at that. It looks delicious.
Thank you.
I love that.
You got some sample?
I got some sample. You all know I got a sample. I got some soy curls and carrots. Mmm.
It will give you energy. Good for your eyes.
My mouth is full. It's absolutely delicious. I love it.
Thank you.
I always like to say, Kyung, I'll try and see which soup is the best or which recipe is the best, but I don't know. Those first two were both good. I
Oh,
loved them
thank
both.
you.
Really,
There are
really
more
good.
better things to come.
I don't know if that's possible.